subbies and friends, this is Lady T, and I am coming in today because I wanted to talk to you about a discovery that I have recently had with my hair that has been giving me all kinds of life, okay? Basically, if you can see, this is my second day here after using this technique that I've been doing with my hair. As you can see, my hair looks soft, it's springy, you see little spirals going on, it looks nice and shiny, it has a nice rich color to it. I love when my hair fluffs up and shrinks up like this and looks nice and dense and full. And sometimes I forget how much hair I actually have on my head because my texture is so flaky. Sometimes it looks thick, sometimes it looks thin. It likes to get knots. But basically, the first thing I'm going to do to refresh my hair is add some water. In this bottle, I just have a little bit of my Giovanni Direct Leave-In and some oil. I'm going to add castor oil, and I'm going to take my Giovanni Direct Leave-In to re-moisturize my hair, okay? I also, of course, have to have my hair clips so that I can try to have some type of order. So what I'm doing is going to put some more twist in my hair. So I'm just sectioning my hair off, and as you can see, the texture is so nice and lush. And this is second day here that I did not retwist. I just went to sleep, threw on a headscarf, and as you can see, my hair is still holding moisture. It still has a nice, I could literally put a headband on and go out about my day, but I'm going to try and reset my hair because I am going to be heading out in a few hours. So I just figured why not retwist it. But first I'm going to add some water again to my section here. And the secret, the thing I've reconnected with is, of course, I'm adding castor oil on my on my scalp, but now I'm putting it on my ends. I tried this yesterday of putting it on my ends. I don't know what made me do it, but as you can see, it made such a difference in my hair, okay? But I'm going to add a little more water because, like with any oil, it can get a little bit too much. So I'm still filling this technique out. So I did add a little bit more Giovanni Direct Leave-In to my hair, and I'm going to retwist it just to get a little bit more definition. We are in the summer. It's humid, so I like to give my hair that re-moisturization as well as the protection. I'm really only putting the castor oil on the tip of my ends because I really am still filling this method out, and I don't want to over lubricate my hair because, as I said before, my hair texture is weird. If the slightest little change can make it go from full and big to limp. Okay, so here are my little twists, and you can see they're still looking moisturized. I still have a little volume. It's not weighed down from the castor oil. I used to use castor oil back in the day. When I first went natural, I would put it inside of my little concoctions. And for years, I have not used castor oil on my actual hair. I've used it on my roots. So as you can see, this, I make sure I get it in that thick area in the back of my hair. But I forgot about actually putting castor oil into my products, onto my actual hair strands. And I believe that that was the missing link why my hair was drying out so fast. Because although I would have it moisturized, it would just dry out. Because if you look at my texture, it's very kinky, but I have very fine hair strands. So they don't hold moisture very well, in my opinion. And they need to have a sealant. So I've been trying to search for a sealant because I've been missing that. I've been just grabbing products and putting it on my hair and adding, maybe some oil to my scalp. But I really have been, I only started using this recently, but I am so impressed that I know that this was the missing link. Because the way my hair responded for the whole day, I was amazed. It was like I got my old hair back. So I'm just continuing with the process of, adding some wet water to the hair first and adding, my castor oil to the ends and, even the roots. And then I add the Giovanni Direct Leave-In. I swirl those ends. And boom, I got some twist in. I'm still on the fence if I should be using castor oil the next day or if I should skip a day. But I am using it the next day again on my ends because I feel, like I said, it's so humid that the sun and all that humidity is kind of killing, whatever's on your hair. So I so far have been using it each time. For that, several days in a row, and my hair has been fine because it's like it absorbs the moisture. And then I do this process again the next day, and then I have the same effect. I haven't felt like my hair was too oily. You know what I mean? Some oils, your hair just feels very oil-like. I don't like vegetable glycerin because although it's similar to castor oil in texture, it does not behave the same because it's a humectant. Castor oil is a true lubricant. It's like this thick oil that's just sitting on my hair strands. And although the hair does become puffy by the end of the day, it's very slow. I mean, I woke up and you saw how my hair looked. Okay, it didn't look bad. But I wouldn't have gone out the next day like that. I would like to add that moisture again. So this is me. As you can see, I'm still testing this out. It's the next morning. I'm putting about, I got my headband on because I'm really just twisting my hair so that I can just take these twists out and go about my business in the next hour. And the way my twists are looking so far, I'm actually feeling like I'm going to get a pretty good twist out. I love the bounce back. I love that the way my hair felt. I like how my ends, although they tend to look ratty sometimes, they actually look very happy, and they looked very happy the next day, So the castor oil really has helped my hair stay together, stay protected. And do you guys use castor oil on your hair? I was really only using it on my roots, but I forgot how great it is on the actual hair. Let me know about any other sealants that you may use that are similar to castor oil or that really give your hair that protection throughout the day. Now that I've had my hair sitting probably for over an hour with the twist that I use, my Giovanni direct leave-in as well as some castor oil, particularly focusing on the ends with the castor oil and the roots, and then I would add a little bit of water. And now when I'm going to take my twist out, I'm going to use this new product I've been using, which I'm going to do a review on. This is the Now Shea Nut Oil, moisturizing oil. You can use this on your skin and your hair. So I guess it's like a liquid form of shea butter because I think the only ingredient is shea butter. So I'm just going to take them out. I'm going to take these twists out. And because my hair is already greasy, not greasy, but it already has enough lubrication from the castor oil, I don't need a lot of the shea butter. My style of fluffing is really easy. I like to go fluff as I go and just rough up those roots a little bit and leave the ends together so they can hold that moisture even longer. Add a little bit more for this side. That twist was a little damp. The rest feel pretty dry. I'll be honest, the summer's a little tricky. Today it's extremely humid. It's only not even 12 o'clock in the afternoon and it is hot. I was out there watering my plants and I was sweating. I'm going to leave my hair as defined as possible because I have a feeling by the end of the day it's going to be really a little puff ball probably. So I'm just going to leave it kind of like this and just go about what I have to do and let my hair do what it has to do. Maybe I'll check in later to show you what it looked like by the end of the day. Let me know if you've ever used castor oil and if you use castor oil in the same way I do. I tend to use it mainly on my scalp, but when I first became natural, I actually did place a little bit of castor oil in my hair leave-in concoction that I used to make. I used to take some hair product, mix it with a bunch of different oils, and castor oil was one of the main oils. I haven't done that in years, and I have been struggling with my hair and never connected it to the fact that maybe my hair needs that castor oil or some type of slip oil. Castor oil is the perfect texture for my hair texture because if you notice, my hair texture can look very stringy, it can look long but stringy. I love how this allows my hair to fluff up and just still feel protected and strong. Okay, and it also seems to help with removing the knots that happen on the ends, as well as preventing the knots on my ends. That's why you saw me placing this castor oil directly on my ends. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Take care.
And it's about 3 in the afternoon. Took my twist out at probably 1 o'clock. And look at my hair, and it's very humid today. And my hair looks fine, it's moving. Okay, and this is from using both the castor oil as a sealant as well as the shea butter. Okay, I am loving my hair so far, and the summer has just started. I hope you are enjoying this beautiful weather, if you have beautiful weather right now. And don't forget to comment and like. Have a great day. Bye-bye.